Good morning, Mark. Thanks for coming in on a Saturday. I brought you a coffee.
Good morning, Anna. You are a lifesaver. Thank you. It feels very strange to be in the office on a weekend. It is so quiet.
I know, but I think this is the best way to plan the company summer party. During the week, it is impossible to find an hour to talk without being interrupted. Here, we can focus completely.
You are absolutely right. It is a much more relaxed atmosphere for creative planning. So, I am ready. This is my first time helping to organize an office party. Where do we begin?
Well, I have been on the party planning committee a few times before. The best place to start is to confirm the two most important things, our budget and the number of guests.
Okay. I have the email from the management here. The total budget for the party is 2,500 euros.
2,500. That is a very healthy budget. It gives us a lot of good options. And how many people are we planning for?
The total number of employees in our Vienna office is 52. The invitation will also include a +1, so guests can bring their partner or a friend.
So, we should plan for a maximum of about 100 people. It is always good to plan for a slightly higher number. With a budget of 2,500 euros for 100 people, that gives us about 25 euros per person. That is great. Now that we have the budget and the numbers, we can move on to the fun part. I think we should choose a theme for the party. A theme makes the event more memorable and helps to guide all our other decisions, like the venue, the food, and the decorations.
A theme is a great idea. It makes it sound much more exciting than just a regular office get-together. What kind of themes are you thinking of?
Well, since it is a summer party, we could do a tropical luau theme. We could encourage people to wear floral shirts, and we could have tropical decorations and fruity cocktails.
A tropical theme sounds very fun and colorful. It would make people feel like they are on vacation. What is another idea?
Another classic theme is a casino night. We could rent some blackjack and roulette tables. It is very elegant, and it gives people a fun activity to do.
A casino night is a very cool idea, but maybe it is a little too formal for a summer party. I think people want to relax and be casual.
That is a very good point. Maybe we should consider a third, more relaxed option. What about a classic summer barbecue theme?
A summer barbecue. I love that idea. It is relaxed, it is friendly, and everyone loves barbecue food. It feels very summery and social.
I agree. It is a theme that is not too complicated, and it creates a very comfortable and informal atmosphere. I think it is the perfect choice for our team. So, are we agreed? A summer barbecue theme it is.
A summer barbecue theme is decided. I am already getting hungry thinking about it. Now, where are we going to have this amazing barbecue? The location is very important.
The venue is the next big decision. You are right. It sets the whole mood for the party. We have a few options. The cheapest option would be to have it here at the office. We have that nice outdoor terrace area.
That is true. Using our own terrace would save us a lot of money from the budget. But does it feel special enough? We are at the office every single day. I think people would prefer to go somewhere different to really relax.
I agree with you 100%. A party should feel like an escape from work. So we should look for an external venue. I have an idea that I think is perfect for a barbecue theme and is also very typically Austrian.
Oh? What is your idea?
I was thinking we could rent a garden at a Hirige. A Hirige is a traditional Austrian wine tavern. They're usually on the edge of the city, near the vineyards, and they have beautiful, big gardens.
A hirige. That is a brilliant idea, Anna. It is the perfect location. The atmosphere is always so relaxed and charming, and a garden would be ideal for a summer barbecue.
I thought so too. People can sit outside under the trees. It is much nicer than being in a formal event hall. I know a few beautiful Hirigen in the Vienna woods that rent out their gardens for private parties.
It is a unique and memorable venue. I think the team would absolutely love that. Let's definitely look into that.
So, a summer barbecue at a beautiful Horiga. Our party is starting to sound amazing. Now, let's talk about the most important part of any party, the food and drinks.
Yes, the menu is critical. Good food makes people happy. So for barbecue, we will obviously need a grill.
We will. Most of these venues work with professional catering companies who can bring their own large grills and chefs to cook the food for us.
That is great. So we do not have to do the cooking ourselves. What kind of food should we serve? We have to think about our colleagues. We have meat eaters, but also some vegetarians.
You are absolutely right. We must have good options for everyone. For the meat eaters, we could have some classic barbecue food, things like grilled chicken breasts and, of course, some traditional Austrian bratwurst sausages.
Bratwurst is a must-have at a barbecue here. And what about for our vegetarian and vegan colleagues?
For them, we can have some delicious vegetable skewers with bell peppers, zucchini, and onions. We can also have grilled halloumi cheese and maybe some vegan sausages as well.
Those are all fantastic options. It is important that the vegetarian food is just as exciting as the meat options. What about side dishes?
For side dishes, we need some great salads. A classic potato salad is essential, a big green leaf salad, and maybe a fresh tomato and mozzarella salad. And, of course, lots of fresh bread and different sauces.
My mouth is watering. And for drinks? A Horige is a wine tavern, so there will be good wine.
Yes, they will have their own excellent white and red wines. We should also have plenty of beer and, of course, a good selection of non-alcoholic drinks like water, fruit juices, and sodas.
Okay, the food and drinks plan is perfect. Everyone will be very well fed and happy. What is next on our planning list? We need to think about entertainment.
We do. We want to create a fun and social atmosphere. What do you think about music?
Music is very important. It sets the mood. My first idea was to hire a professional DJ to play music for us.
A DJ is a good idea for some parties, but for our relaxed barbecue theme, do you think a DJ might be a little too much? The music might be too loud, and it could make it difficult for people to have conversations.
That is a very good point. We want people to be able to talk and catch up with each other. A loud DJ might not be the right choice. So what is the alternative?
I think we can just create our own playlist of music. We can create a long playlist of happy, summery, relaxed music that can just play in the background. It will create a nice atmosphere without being too intrusive.
Creating our own playlist is a brilliant idea. It is also much, much cheaper than hiring a DJ, so it will save us a lot of money from the budget. What about other entertainment? Just music and talking?
I think it would be fun to have some simple activities that people can do if they want to. Since we will be in a big garden, we could rent some fun outdoor games.
Outdoor games. I love that idea. Like what?
Things like a giant Jenga set where the blocks are huge, or a cornhole game. They are very easy to play, and they're a great way for people from different teams to interact and have a laugh together. So, we have a great plan for music and some fun games. Now let's think about the decorations. How can we make the garden of the Huirige look special and festive?
That is a good question. The garden will probably be very beautiful already, with lots of trees and flowers, so maybe we do not need to do too much.
I agree. We should aim for decorations that are simple, elegant, and fit our relaxed barbecue theme. We do not want it to look like a children's birthday party.
So, no colorful balloons everywhere?
I would say no balloons. I was thinking of something a bit more magical. What if we hang some strings of fairy lights or paper lanterns in the trees? When it gets dark in the evening, the whole garden will be lit up with a warm, beautiful glow.
Fairy lights in the trees. Anna, that is a beautiful idea. It would create such a wonderful, cozy, and magical atmosphere. It is very romantic and festive.
I thought so too. And for the tables, we could use some classic red and white checkered tablecloths. It is a very traditional look for a barbecue or a picnic.
Checkered tablecloths are perfect. They are so simple and effective. They immediately say barbecue. What about something for the center of the tables?
For the centerpieces, we can keep it very simple. Just a small glass jar with some fresh wildflowers from the local market. It will add a little touch of natural beauty to each table.
Simple, rustic, and beautiful. I love this whole vision. It is going to be a very stylish party.
The party is planned. It is going to be amazing. Now, how do we tell everyone about it? We need to send out an invitation.
Yes, we need to create and send an official invitation to all the employees. We should do this quite soon, so people can save the date in their calendars.
Should we just send a simple email?
We could, but I think we can do something a bit more creative and fun to match the theme of the party. We can use a free online tool to design a nice digital invitation with pictures and a fun design.
A digital invitation is a great idea. It looks much more special than a plain email. What information do we need to include on the invitation?
A good invitation needs to have all the key details. First, we need to make it clear what the event is. The Creative Solutions Annual Summer Barbecue.
Okay, and of course, the date and the time. When should the party be?
It is usually on a Friday evening at the end of September, just before the weather gets too cold. So let's choose Friday, September 26th, and the time could be from 6 p.m. onwards.
Perfect. We also need to include the full address of the Horigi and maybe a small map or a link to Google Maps to help people find it.
An excellent point. We should also mention the dress code, which is casual and summery. And the final, very important piece of information is the RSVP deadline.
RSVP? What does that mean?
It is a French phrase, répondez s'il vous plaît, which just means please reply. We need to ask people to reply by a certain date to let us know if they are coming and if they are bringing a guest. This is essential for the catering company, so we know exactly how many people to cook for. I feel like we have a very solid plan now, but I am also realizing that this is a lot of work for just 2 people to organize.
I was thinking the same thing. Booking the venue, organizing the caterer, buying the decorations, creating the playlist, sending the invitations. It is a long list of tasks.
It is. I think we need to be smart and delegate. We should share the responsibilities. If we try to do everything ourselves, we will get very stressed.
I agree. Let's make a to-do list and divide the tasks between us. That is a much more efficient way to work.
Perfect. I have a pen and paper right here. I will start the list. The first big tasks are booking the venue and organizing the catering. Since I have some experience with this and I know a few good hiregan and caterers, I am happy to take responsibility for those 2 things.
Okay, so Anna is in charge of venue and food. Thank you. That is a huge help. What can I be responsible for?
I was thinking you could be our Minister of Fun. How would you like to be in charge of the entertainment and the atmosphere?
The Minister of Fun. I love that title. So, my job would be to create the music playlist and to organize the outdoor games we talked about.
Exactly. You can research some fun games to rent, and you can start building a fantastic summer barbecue playlist on Spotify. How does that sound?
That sounds like the best job in the world. I accept my new role. What about the decorations and the invitations? We should probably share those tasks.
I agree. We can work together on designing the invitation next week, and we can go shopping for the decorations together a few days before the party.
This is great. We now have a clear division of responsibilities. I feel much more organized.
Me too. Now, to make sure we do not forget anything, I think we should create a simple timeline with all our key deadlines.
A timeline is a brilliant idea. It will keep us on track. So what is the first deadline?
The party is at the end of September, so we have about a month. The first thing we need to do is send out the invitations. We should do that as soon as possible so people have a lot of notice. Let's set a deadline to send the invitations by the end of next week.
Okay, deadline number 1. Send invitations by next Friday. And we should set the RSVP deadline for about 2 weeks before the party.
Yes, that is a good idea. That will give us enough time to give the final number of guests to the caterer. So our second deadline is to have all the RSVPs collected by, say, September 12th.
Perfect. What else needs to be on the timeline?
I will need to book the venue and the caterer next week, after we have an idea of the numbers. You will need to book the games and prepare the music playlist. Let's say we should both have our main tasks completed 2 weeks before the party.
Okay, so all the main bookings are done by September 12th?
Exactly. And the final deadline will be on the day of the party, September 26th. We will need to go to the venue a few hours early to set up all the decorations and make sure everything is perfect before the guests arrive.
This has been the most productive meeting ever. Look at our plan. It is so detailed and well organized.
I know. I feel so much better now. We have a theme, a venue, a menu, entertainment ideas, decoration plans, and a clear to-do list with a timeline. We have turned a big, scary task into a series of small, manageable steps.
You are a genius at planning, Anna.
Thank you for guiding this process. I have learned so much.
It was a team effort, Mark. Your ideas were fantastic. I would never have thought about a DJ being too loud, and your choice of venue was perfect. We make a very good party planning committee.
We certainly do. I am actually really excited about this party now. Not just to attend it, but to help create it. I think the whole team is going to have an amazing time.
I am sure they will. A well-planned party is always a successful party. And it will be a wonderful way to thank everyone for all their hard work this year.
I agree. Well, our work here is done. We came into the office on a Saturday morning and we planned the best summer party ever. I think we deserve to go and enjoy the rest of our weekend now.
I could not agree more. Let's get out of here. I will type up these notes and email them to you so we have a record of everything we decided.
You are always so organized. Thank you again, Anna. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too, Mark, and thank you for giving up your Saturday morning to do this with me. Let's get ready to party.